Walking alongside a matriarchal herd, nothing quite makes you feel as small in comparison to any other animal than the elephant. It's just nothing quite like them. It almost feels like I'm living in a prehistoric world. Just remarkable. Guys, they're starting to come this way. My name's Jack Randall and I'm a zoologist.
Wow!
And I'm showing you every animal on the planet. They're not seeing me as a threat.
Spinning cobra!
You know, absolutely gorgeous. Going about their business.
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Huge footprint, single bull elephant. Wow, beautiful. Well, I'm not going to stop until we find that big herd that we're after, the matriarchal herd.
After that encounter, we headed back to the riverbed. And with this fresh dung, finally it seems we are on the trail of the entire elephant herd.
Whew, it's been a long day. Ooh, there's a giraffe over there. Wow, that is gorgeous. Whew, it's giving me goosebumps actually. What a special, special place. Let's get going. We're going to set up camp and be up at first light to see if we can get the elephants coming up and down this riverbed.
The elephant herd will have been moving further down the riverbed overnight. This is our best chance now to catch up with them in the day when they are slowing down their pace. Of course, I can't resist quickly checking out the other animals on the way.
Wow, look right over here. We've got an oryx. Absolutely incredible. We've got giraffe right in front of me. We've got oryx here. And we're on the track of that desert elephant. Whew, doesn't get better than this. This is the spot where the elephants are migrating and they will be within 20 to 40 kilometers from this point. So we're going to keep going this way until we find them.
This riverbed follows another 250 kilometers all the way to the coast. But 40 kilometers down from here, the sand turns to mud. There, the truck can't pass. It was either today or waiting another 2 weeks for the elephants to come back. But then, our epic drone footage came to our rescue. Look right here.
The drone has just picked up a desert elephant. Yes, we're on to them. All right, let's go.
And that elephant was part of an entire herd of them.
Woo! This is just cool. I tell you what, this is really tough terrain. Thankfully, this truck is built for it. The elephants are about 1 kilometer away. I mean, I'm just pumped. I'm absolutely pumped. I mean, this couldn't get more wild than this. There they are, we've got them. They're literally over there. Woo! Okay, we have found the desert elephants in the most incredible way. We don't want to scare these elephants off, so I'm now going to just start going slowly. Wait for it, because we're going to be just in awe. Okay, we have made it. We have made it to these desert elephants. Woo! You can see there's 5 in that herd. The mother, she's in charge of guiding them all along this huge dry riverbed. Out here in this Namib desert, we've got the largest terrestrial animal on the planet. It's the desert elephant. This is just once in a lifetime experience and it's taken days to get to this. Let's enjoy it.
The elephants were close to heading out of sight, so we jumped back in the truck to get a little bit closer.
We're now just following these desert elephants. I kind of thought that was the end. They would go through into this bush and we wouldn't get any more of a moment with them. We've now turned the engine off the truck and they're just walking very gracefully and carefully this way. So we've got the big mother, she's the matriarch, she's in charge, right at the back of this herd. She's the one that I would have to be careful of because she'd be potentially protecting her young. But right now, I'm keeping calm, keeping cool. These elephants are just moving off and unfazed. So let's just see how we can get a little bit closer. Wow, never thought this would ever happen in my lifetime. Is to be able to say I've walked and followed a herd of desert elephants. She's just stopped there. We obviously have to be extremely careful because elephants are not to be messed with. They're very, very powerful. Elephant there, the big matriarch, she might be 3 tons. But what's amazing about the desert elephant is the fact that these are the same species as the one that you find in the bush. But these ones have learned and adapted their behavior in order to survive out here. They've had to learn how to live in this environment. They're actually walking quite some pace, even though it doesn't look very fast. They are constantly moving. This is amazing. You can see the way they're following in single file. But they just know exactly where they're going. This way is down to the dry river bed. This is a shortcut across this plain, and they're heading towards the coast. And once they've done that migratory route, they'll come all the way back. I feel like they're just getting used to our presence now. Walking alongside a matriarchal herd of desert elephants, it really doesn't get better than this, seriously. Okay, guys, they're starting to come this way. What we don't want is to end up in blocking their direction. Just keep really, really quiet. Potentially, they'll feel comfortable enough, they'll just walk straight by us. One thing you just need to make sure, just keep aware of their body language. Their body language is all spoken to begin with their ears. So if they start flaring them out too much, obviously, then they start doing a trumpeting sound like that bull elephant, and that's a dangerous position to be in. But right now, we haven't heard any trumpeting, and there's been no flaring of those ears. So we're actually amongst a herd, a matriarchal herd that is so calm that we're allowed to walk with them. It's a huge privilege. It's just it's an emotional moment, I'm telling you now. And these are the last elephants of their kind. There's only 150 desert elephants in the entire world. There's 5 of them right here. Beautiful vegetation here. Look at that. Pulling out the grasses that they eat when there are rains. These grasses begin to flourish, which then means the elephants love this area. That's just perfect green, nutritious grass. And I've just seen one of the elephants to get a big mouthful of that. Oh, absolutely special. They truly are absolute giants. Really are. Nothing quite makes you feel as small in comparison to any other animal than the elephant. It's just nothing quite like them. It almost feels like I'm living in a prehistoric world. We've got this kind of barren landscape, and then we've got these giants roaming the earth. Just remarkable. notice what they also are doing, because it is quite hot. You can see on their backs, they've got a lot of dust and sometimes mud. They just do that in order to keep themselves cool in the heat of the day. And they'll get down into the riverbed and getting as much water as possible. For me, maybe I need to drink 4 litres of water a day. But these elephants, they need to drink 150 litres a day. Unbelievable. And not only that, the amount of food they need to eat, 250 kilograms a day. They are not distinctly a different species to the African bush elephant, but the difference is the fact that they've learned and adapted to live in this environment. If you dropped a bush elephant out of here, wouldn't be able to survive. These elephants know exactly where all the best water resources are. They understand when it's raining and where to go. They understand every single corner of this riverbed. They know it inside out. And it's a matriarch. A matriarch could be 70 years old, who's learned it over decades, this landscape. Without that female in charge, the herd would be lost. It's knowledge that's been learned over 70 years, and that's been passed down through the generations, from one matriarch to another matriarch. So what we're looking at now is behavior of the elephant that's learned to live in this desert environment. It's been learned over hundreds of years. And without that matriarch leading this herd, the rest of the herd would not be able to survive. It's critically important that that matriarch survives. That's a bit of a warning sign. That was a warning sign. We got a little bit close. It's just saying, you're getting too close to me. Don't get anywhere near. But you can feel that presence. She knows we're no danger, but she's saying, don't get anywhere near me. Wow, I love it. We're interacting with these desert elephants in a way I never thought would be possible. We're starting to walk very far away from the truck. At some point, it's going to have to be time to say goodbye to them. Walking with giants, nothing can beat this, ever, ever. I think it's now time to say goodbye to the desert elephants. I cannot believe what we've managed to do. We've managed to track them down over thousands of kilometers. They've really been one of the toughest animals to come across, even though it's the biggest terrestrial animal on the planet. It's because they're so sparsely populated out here. Not many of them can survive out here. It's been a special experience being able to walk on foot and experience them really one-on-one. Yes, the desert elephant.